Imagine a golden, flaky crust encasing a savory blend of tender meat and vegetables, stewed to perfection. Yes, we're talking about the quintessential British dish, the Cornish Pasty. Our journey today will take us through the heart of Britain, unveiling the top 10 popular British dishes. From the humble Plowman's Lunch to the royal roast beef and Yorkshire pudding, each dish has a unique story to tell. So fasten your seatbelts as we embark on this culinary journey through Britain. Starting off our countdown at number 10 is the Plowman's Lunch. This dish is the epitome of simplicity, yet its versatility is what makes it truly stand out. Born from the fields of England, the Plowman's Lunch was traditionally a meal packed for the hard-working ploughman. It typically comprises a selection of cold, simple and hearty ingredients. Think thick slices of cheddar cheese, fresh apple slices, pickled onions and a chunk of crusty bread. Some may even add a slice of cold ham or a boiled egg. The beauty of the Plowman's Lunch is in its adaptability, allowing for a myriad of combinations based on personal preference or what's available in the pantry. Yet no matter the variation, the essence of the dish remains the same, a nourishing, wholesome meal that celebrates the bounties of the English countryside. A classic British dish that proves sometimes less truly is more. Coming in at number 9, we have the infamous black pudding. Now, if you're not familiar with this quintessential British food, let me enlighten you. Black pudding is a type of blood sausage that's rich and savoury, with a unique flavour that's both earthy and slightly iron-rich. It's made from pork blood, fat, and a high proportion of oatmeal. Now, the thought of eating blood might make some of you squeamish, but in the culinary world, black pudding is a delicacy. Its rich, hearty taste and smooth texture make it a standout in any dish, but it really shines when it's part of a traditional English breakfast. Served alongside eggs, bacon and a good old cup of tea, black pudding adds an extra layer of depth and satisfaction to this hearty meal. It's a dish that truly embodies the phrase, "Don't knock it till you've tried it." If you find yourself in Britain, don't miss the chance to try this unique and delicious food. At number 8, we have a hearty favourite, bangers and mash. This quintessentially British dish is as charmingly simple as its name implies. It consists of juicy, flavourful sausages, or bangers as they're affectionately known, served atop a fluffy bed of mashed potatoes, often accompanied by a rich onion gravy. Bangers and mash is the ultimate comfort food. Its warmth and heartiness make it the perfect antidote to a chilly British evening. The dish is steeped in tradition, with its roots tracing back to World War I, when meat shortages led to sausages being filled with a variety of ingredients, hence the term bangers, due to their tendency to burst open while cooking. This dish is a beloved staple in pubs across the country. Whether you're in a bustling city tavern or a cozy country inn, you're almost certain to find bangers and mash on the menu. Its popularity lies in its simplicity and its ability to satisfy. A simple, satisfying dish that's a staple in any British pub. At number 7, we find ourselves with the delectable Cornish Pasty. Originating from Cornwall, this true British classic has a rich history dating back hundreds of years. Originally, it was a hearty meal for tin miners who needed a filling lunch that was easy to carry, and what could be better than a portable pie? The traditional Cornish pasty is a savoury delight wrapped in a flaky, buttery crust. The inside is packed with beef, potatoes, swede and onions, all seasoned to perfection. But it's not just about what's on the inside. The crimped crust, a signature of the Cornish pasty, is not only for show, it served as a handle for the miners to hold on to while they ate, keeping their meal clean from their dirty hands. The Cornish pasty's deliciously satisfying blend of flavours and its practical design have made it a staple in British cuisine. It truly is a handheld meal that stood the test of time. Sweetening things up at number 6, we have the English trifle. This delectable dessert is a visual and gastronomic spectacle. Picture layers upon layers of sponge cake soaked in sherry, separated by sweet, succulent fruit, rich custard, and capped with a cloud-like layer of whipped cream. Each bite takes you on a journey through these layers, offering a symphony of textures and tastes, from the soft sponge and creamy custard to the zesty fruit and light, airy cream. The English trifle isn't just a dessert, it's a celebration in a dish. It graces the tables of Christmas dinners and birthday parties, bringing a sense of occasion with its vibrant layers. Each trifle is a masterpiece, individually crafted with love and attention to detail. The English trifle is not just a treat for the palate, but a feast for the eyes too. A dessert that's as delightful to look at as it is to eat. Comfort food at its finest. At number 5, we have shepherd's pie. A hearty concoction that warms you from the inside out. Shepherd's pie is a testament to the simplicity and deliciousness of British cuisine. The pie's filling is a savory blend of ground lamb, cooked with a variety of vegetables like peas, carrots, and onions, all brought together in a rich, flavorful gravy. But the magic doesn't stop there. The final touch to this divine dish is a fluffy, creamy layer of mashed potatoes, crisped to perfection in the oven. This dish is an orchestra of textures and flavors, each bite a delightful surprise. Shepherd's pie is especially beloved during the colder months. Why, you may ask? Picture this. It's a chilly day, and you're nestled indoors. You dig into a warm, comforting dish that fills not just your stomach, but also your heart. That's the magic of shepherd's pie. A warm, comforting dish that's a true British classic. A dish that needs no introduction. At number 4, we have fish and chips. A staple of British cuisine, this delightful pairing has been warming hearts and filling bellies for generations. It's more than just a meal. It's a symbol of national pride, a testament to the simple pleasures of life that resonate with one and all. Imagine biting into a piece of perfectly fried fish, its crispy batter giving way to tender, flaky flesh beneath. Now pair that with a handful of chunky chips, golden and crunchy on the outside, soft and fluffy on the inside. Each bite is a celebration of texture and flavor, a dance of crisp and tender, salty and mild. This is not just a popular street food, it's a British institution. From London to Liverpool, Brighton to Birmingham, you'll find this culinary delight in every corner of the country. Fish and chips, a dish that's synonymous with British cuisine. Starting the day, right at number 3, we have the full English breakfast. This meal is the epitome of a hearty morning feast. A traditional full English breakfast is a cornucopia of flavors and textures, each one more inviting than the last. It typically includes succulent back bacon, plump sausages, and eggs cooked to your preference. But it doesn't stop there. It's also graced with grilled tomatoes, sautéed mushrooms, black pudding, and baked beans. And let's not forget the fried bread or buttery toast that's perfect for mopping up the yolk and the bean sauce. Every bite is a celebration of taste and tradition, a delightful dance of savory and satisfying. It's no wonder this dish is a beloved way to start the day in Britain. Whether you're gearing up for a day of work, a day of leisure, or a day of adventure, the full English breakfast is the perfect fuel. A breakfast that's truly a feast. Coming in at number 2, we have the versatile Yorkshire pudding. This delightful dish is a staple in British cuisine, known for its light, fluffy texture. Originating from the north of England, Yorkshire pudding is traditionally made from a simple batter of eggs, flour, and milk or water. But don't let the name fool you, this is not your typical dessert pudding. Yorkshire pudding is a savoury treat that is often served as an accompaniment to a main course, adding a comforting touch to any meal. It's most commonly served with a hearty roast, soaking up the delicious gravy, and providing a delightful contrast of textures. Not only does Yorkshire pudding play a supporting role, it can also take centre stage. It's often baked in a larger form to create a well, ready to be filled with meats, vegetables, or stews, making it the star of the show. A dish that's a must-have at any British roast. And finally, at number 1, we have the iconic roast beef and Yorkshire pudding. The crowning jewel of British cuisine, the roast beef, is a dish steeped in history and tradition. This sumptuous delicacy, cooked to perfection, is a celebration of robust, savoury flavours. The beef, tender and juicy, is a testament to the culinary prowess of the British. Slow roasted, it's an explosion of taste, with the rich, meaty flavours complemented by a hint of rosemary, thyme, and a dash of pepper. But what's roast beef without its faithful sidekick, the Yorkshire pudding? This simple yet elegant accompaniment stands tall, with a crisp exterior and a soft, almost custard-like interior. It's the perfect vessel for soaking up that delectable beef gravy. The Yorkshire pudding is not just a side dish, it's a cherished family tradition, passed down from generation to generation. Together, the roast beef and Yorkshire pudding create an ensemble that's both hearty and comforting. It's a meal that evokes memories of Sunday family dinners, of laughter and love shared around the dining table. This iconic duo is more than just food. It's a cultural icon, a symbol of British heritage, and a culinary masterpiece that has stood the test of time. And there you have it, the roast beef and Yorkshire pudding, a dish that's not just delicious, but also a testament to the rich culinary traditions of Britain. A meal that's the epitome of British cuisine,